All right, what's going on? So I'm going to rush through the story part real quick. I'm going to give you the quick notes version of it. Essentially, 3 weeks ago, I had what I thought was going to be a normal Friday at work. You know, you go to work, you're happy, you get to leave. By the way, like, I'm an accountant, so since like November, it's like been extra busy, but like a little bit more than usual. I'm not in like public or big four or anything like that, but still it's been busy. Anyway, so I thought it was going to be a normal day at work. No, it was a wake up call. It really, truly was a wake up call. I was sitting at work and I had noticed that an Excel file that I have been working on didn't save. Pretty much, the only way I can describe the feeling that I had physically is when your arm falls asleep. Essentially, imagine if your arm fell asleep and it came back and it's warm and tingly, and it just, it has that feeling of like maybe the blood rushing back. I don't really know the medical term for it. Anyway, I had that down my left arm and then a little bit in my left foot as well. And I was like, oh, like this does not feel right. Then out of nowhere, I started feeling lethargic and my heart was like beating kind of hard. And I was just like feeling really weird. And I told my boss, like, I think I might have to go to urgent care. Like, I might need to go ahead and get checked out. And she was just like, oh, like if you need to go, like you can go, whatever. So I gave it like 10 minutes or so. I gave it like 10 minutes. And out of nowhere, I was like, nah, like this is not right. And I'm not the type of person who runs to the doctor for any reason. And I kind of think I have a high pain tolerance. So when I know or when I feel like I need to go to the doctor, it's serious. Or, there's something going on that needs to be evaluated. I ended up going to the urgent care. And what they told me was I had high blood pressure. I knew there was something going on with it because they took my blood pressure reading like 2 or 3 times like in a row just to make sure like their machine like wasn't malfunctioning. And then they let me calm down, did the evaluation, checked it again. And pretty much it was like 149 over like 80 something. And pretty much like physically, like I don't do anything to have such a high blood pressure. And I'm not really old enough to have like a concerning high blood pressure. I don't smoke. I drink maybe like one or two weekends a month. I work out a lot. So they weren't really sure like what's going on. And essentially I was telling them, I was like, I've been stressing at work a lot lately, and I think that could be like a factor that's going into it. Hold up, I need to get some water. So the reason why I am sharing my story is because I see a lot of videos of people that want to like quit their job, or they do quit their job for similar conditions and, stress related, high blood pressure, and you always see the outcome of it. I don't know what I'm going to do because the job market really sucks right now, but I will tell you that I am going to be stressing a lot less in life, especially at work, because one, stress is definitely a silent killer. I didn't know like I had high blood pressure, and I didn't know. I don't know how long has this been going on for. It could have been going on for months. This could have been going on for a year since I had my last physical, but it's probably been going on since like November, like around there. And if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, if you're stressing at work, like they don't care about you. Like at the end of the day, your bosses might care about you, but at the end of the day, like they have a job to do. They have their own deadlines to meet, and they have bosses that are on them. So always protect yourself. Don't go above and beyond if you're going to be physically manifesting stress in your body. Like trust me, it's not worth it. You don't want to be going to the doctor with pretty much getting no answers besides like you need to relax, de-stress, you need to change your life up a little bit, which is pretty much what I got, to be honest with you. And I took their advice seriously because I don't play about my health. So I don't want someone else that's stressing at work to be going through the same thing that I did. I don't really know, like I said, going forward, what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm thinking about changing careers, finding a different job. I don't know. Something has to change. And once that change happens, I will definitely make an update video about, what happened, how long it took, where did I end up. But all I know is that going forward in my life, I will be stressing less about things that aren't important, because most of us aren't doing life-saving jobs. We're not firefighters, we're not police officers, we're not surgeons, nurses, doctors. We're not doing something that really, truly matters in the world. And I used to really think like that, and somehow along the way, I kind of got away from it. Probably wanting to impress my bosses, do good, show up for work, be a team player, but not anymore. Anyway, thank you for listening to my rant. Hopefully, you also use this video as a sign to change your life. If you're going through something, I'd imagine that you are, because you're watching my video about how work sucks. And so many people on TikTok, it could just be my algorithm, but they're like, oh, life sucks, but the job market sucks. Or, I'm sorry, work sucks, but the job market sucks, and I don't know what to do, XYZ. Or there's people like, I went to Stanford, I went to an Ivy League school, here's my resume, I can't find a job. And I'm like, damn, like, if they can't find a job, like, why should I leave my job right now? Because we need to bring back the barter system or something. I don't know. I'm done ranting. Catch you on the next one. Peace.